Yes, hello once again, Darklings, and happy October. So, like that, even here we have our creepy jack o' lanterns and some eerie candles, and of course, our black cat, Elbor. It's time to continue the strange horticulture. Thinking we are pretty close to the end now, especially since, yes, now it's day 14, Thursday. Oh, we even have our own little jack o' lanterns. We only have three. There's only three, I think. Put them around. Just put them where we can see them. Like to make sure we can see some of these lovely little pumpkins. And so this is what we got last time, talking about the 5 plants that we would need in order to supposedly banish the servant from this plane, which is what the sisterhood want to do. But we also found that there are other options through the elixirs, which through this one, the control elixir would potentially allow us to take control of the servant, of the creature. And since it seems like the mysterious woman in the jade mask is the one who has control of it now, we could potentially take it from her. But we also can find the plants to banish the creature, which I think that might be what I'd want to do. Yeah, then we have follow the sudden tributary to its source. Let's see. No, I don't see. Aside from this, I don't think we have anywhere else we can actually go at the moment. I was trying to remember, but I think because I already did the card. We don't know where some of the other plants are. I think we have some of these, but I don't know if we have to go somewhere else to find more. Yeah, that I'm not exactly sure of. Trying to see if there's anywhere on the map. And I don't think you have anything on you. Oh, wait, you could fear bringer be widow's woe. Okay. Forgot if I looked at that last time. I might have, but I'm glad I looked at it again with our secret spyglass. Yeah, the widow's woe. Yeah, this is the one I'm not sure if we have. I was going to kind of guess it, but I'm not exactly sure. Hmm. Look. Campfoot. Partly due to its unpleasant scent. Long, dainty, dark flowers grow out from a bed of long, thin leaves. I already have the guess on what I thought the widow's woe. Yeah, I don't think so. I thought maybe it was this. Because this one does have the long, thin one, but it doesn't really match the description. Out of the way map. Yeah, it says dainty dark flowers. Not really dainty one. So maybe this is the widow's woe. It doesn't say anything about it having an unpleasant scent though, but it does have dark dainty flowers and long thin leaves. Yeah, that's the truth there. This one has a pleasant scent. Leaves aren't as thin on that one. Well, these flowers aren't really dark. Maybe this is the widow's woe? I'll just put it down as my guess for now. Else. First is the corpse friend. Reminder. The ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth to lift a curse. Last a petal to secure black blood's reverse. Look at the map again. And tributary. Wait, there is, yeah, the river, okay. To its source. Where's it? Is this the source of it? Oh, I've never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. What is it? Huh. Another odd one. Somewhat damp smell, dark red flowers. Could this be the widow's woe instead? Wonder. Maybe this one isn't the widow's woe after all. I'll remove that for now. Especially with this, because this one says about the smell. The other one doesn't say anything about the smell. It's the only thing I'm thinking. Also, since the clue was on here about it, so I think this one is probably the widow's woe instead. That's my guess anyway. Other ones over here. Well, I guess that's probably it for this day then. Wonder if, since there's other twists, does that mean that I could have... I'm just wondering if maybe the sisterhood didn't have to die then, like... It said I used the right flower, maybe I... Oh, maybe it's because I didn't use the one for the protection. I think I got that mixed up. I thought I could still use the other one since it was still an offering to, the goddess Arduina. Damn. Oh. As usual, we'll just pet our cat and end the day. Now we get another clue card. Decay gives way to new growth, from death, life. And then the cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river, okay? Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Day 15, Friday. West of White Scar. The river. Let's see. Where is that? Wait. There's the White Scar Cave. Start the cave. Go west. Read this one. Yes. We did it. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze, a reminder. From the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. Interesting one indeed. And a tulip-looking view about. It has a soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. Wait, we did have... What was that one? We had one that was, talked about the smell of pine. Forgot which one that was. Oh, that's a swift snare, which I'm still not sure. I was wondering if it's that, but I don't really know. It doesn't really say that one has heart-shaped leaves, and they don't look like it. How these ones look way more heart-shaped. So despite how this one looks, and how much I like it, I don't think it's the ankle grabber. Or at least, that's my hunch. No. Liver stuff. Oh yeah, that's the... Still haven't identified that. But I was... Yeah, that's the one I think is... This... That... Scorpion... Yeah, the corpse friend. Still haven't identified that one, but that's one of the ones that we need for this. So it, yeah, I think this one. I think that's the Devil's Nightcap. Then the pine. The other one we have that smells like pine. Hmm. Well, let's see what we got today then. That's the postman. I lived in Endemir all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. I mean, yes, they should be. There's some terrible creature about. Everyone's talking about the Sisterhood and the Servant. Someone needs to do something to stop that beast. Well, that's what we are trying to do. And we hopefully will. What's this? I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there's a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay. Any little secrets? No. Somewhere to the east. And we do know about the White Scar Cave. That might be the one that she's talking about, since it is way east. Let's see something, though. I wanted to... Yeah, okay, that's where I made the mistake in the last one. I used the cauldron instead of the other offering flower to Ardrina. Damn it. I kind of want to go back and start over to save the Sisterhood for that one. I honestly didn't know that was going to cause that, since there were two choices, but I thought it just meant like either or, but I suppose I was wrong. Alright, so let's try to go to the actual cave this time. A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground. Just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Armor's Worry. Oh yeah, the one that gives you strength. This was my guess. Let's see. And it was right. Get this. Twilight Lepiota. In the twilight where shadows grow, take leaf and root and eye of crow, a plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Ooh. Fascinating. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. Okay. And then for the White Scar Cave, I'm surprised at how easily I'm able to roll away the boulder with the help of the farmer's worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. More fungi. And we got 2 ones. There they are. No, not that. You can go in the archive. And since you have been successfully identified, you get the purple label. There it is. Waxy reddish caps. Probably you. Wax. I guess for you, about this. Dark and imposing, strange. My fingertips feel slightly numb. Get this again. Maybe that's a liver stone instead of this one. I mean, it says it has pointed caps, but this one also kind of does. And they did say that their fingers were numb handling this. Let's take a look at this one again. It just says it smells rotten. Maybe you are instead the liver stone. Let's see about you. The flower's pretty, but it gives off a foul smell. Have anything like that? These kind of leaves here. This one has a pleasant smell, I think I remember. Yeah, this one also has a nice smell. Just an overpowering scent. Very delicate. Doesn't have the right leaves. You. Maybe this one? Leaves look kind of similar, and they're all kind of going back into one place. Maybe. Alright, I'll leave that as the guess for now. Alright, who's next? Librarian's back. I haven't forgiven you for whatever it was you gave me the other day. Oh yeah, because we gave her the truth flower. Should have destroyed that elixir recipe when I had the chance. Whatever happens, you must not allow it to fall into the wrong hands. Yeah, because she used the truth Sarah flower on her, and she told us, that's when she told us about I believe the control elixir. There's nothing else right now I think we can find. Alden. My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there is nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but he did, and it's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I'm begging you. Yeah, that's the elixir of the damned. We do have it. I did successfully procure one, but I don't know if that's what you really want, sir. Those who drink the elixir of the damned are never again the same. But I guess we'll give it to him. It is elixir of the damned identified. We have average. Pretty blue flowers line the stems of this sought-after plant. It is said that if you give Haverage to your beloved under the light of a full moon, you will both live long and blessed lives. That might be you. Go. I don't think we have anything else to explore right now. Even with this, like, I know where the ritual site is, the oak that's there. I feel like we'd probably only go there once we have all of the plants. Smear. I'm really wondering if it is this one. Hard to say. It's because it's the only one I think I have right now with heart-shaped leaves. I think I have anything else that... Yeah, nothing else I have that is not been identified as heart-shaped leaves except I think for this one. I mean, this one looks like the obvious, you know, grabber, but it says nothing about it having heart-shaped leaves. But I don't know. Not sure. Who else is here? Haven't seen you before. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get a hold of some liverstone here. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to test the theory. Is this the liverstone? It is. Alright, well, glad we guessed that correctly. Got tomb. Pronounced tomb. This flower is sometimes associated with death. Tomb is used as a fragrance in soaps and candles. Kinda has these leaves. You were successfully identified, so you get the purple. Put it over here somewhere. Space these out a little bit more so we have room for our pumpkins. You. Since it's using soaps and candles. Yeah, it looks pretty similar. I don't think I have any other ones that look kind of like this. These leaves are all very different from that. That'll be my guess for now. Oh, it's the mysterious woman in the jade mask again. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You know, maybe you should have thought about that, masked woman. Give her the widow's woe or the dead man's fingers. That strengthens resolve, sharpens the mind. Yeah, and this induces fear, so we can either actually help her gain control of it, or she can die. I don't know. You've already pushed this quite far, haven't you? I don't know. I really wondered what she wanted with it then, at that point. She didn't want the sisterhood to die. Why did you want? Why did you want to summon the servant? If not to harm your sisters? Does that also mean that you're the one that killed the Arda, previous leader? So we do have the dead man's fingers. No, let's see. Let's give her this. We'll give her the dead man's fingers. Been identified. Carnivorous Tauren. Known in the north as Andrew's Bane after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Jardin. He was caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the Tauren. Revered in the occult world as a cross-section of the Tauren stem reveals pentagonal symmetry. Interesting. A lot of these other ones we haven't identified. Look at this again. Tauren stem. Look at you again. It is this. This one could be a carnivore sort. It does resemble in a way the oh so famous Venus flytraps. Shorten it. Another guess. Ellis Gibb. Been talk over the last few nights down the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. Well, unfortunately, the rumors are true, sir. I used to enjoy walking the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. We'll have a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Well, you're in luck, because we have just such a mushroom right here, sir. There you go. Glowhorn identified, and Pennybell. Leaves of a Pennybell are chewed by some for their hallucinogenic properties. However, it's highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. Okay. Very weird thing with the leaves there. Huh. I mean, these ones are bell-shaped, but I don't know if that's indeed a Pennybell. I mean, just like with the red ebony, the names can be misleading. Especially since the red ebony is not red. Still about this. Let's see if we even have all of them. I spelled it wrong. I keep saying that it's not. Ugh. So yeah, this would be the corpse. And ankle grabber though is, I'm not sure. This, that. What is the ankle grabber? Also, it's 5. It's 5 plants. Then say this. Yeah, so this one was the antidote. Yeah, Blackblood's reverse. So this one would be the last one we have identified, just like we have this. The only problem is I don't know which one the ankle grabber is. Because we might have it, but I don't know which one. We haven't identified it yet. Swift snare. Okay. Oh, phase back. I understand it now. My mind is linked to the servant. It looks I'll be able to throw out the woman in the jade mask and take control for myself. Together we can end this. Meet me at the Daughter's Stone Circle tomorrow and bring the elixir. I don't know about that one. I feel like that might be a bad idea. I don't know what Faye has to do, because like she was the one having the visions. She's even before the servant creature was actually summoned. She'd been already having visions of the woman in the jade mask and even having visions of the creature. So I don't know. I don't have anywhere else to really check. I mean, we could give the control one to Faye instead. I mean, we don't know, even with the help of the dead man's fingers, that doesn't ensure that the masked woman will still have control of the creature. But I also wonder why Faye is linked to it. Another strange thing. Alright. Get a pet. We'll end the day. What's the next clue? To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. Which castle? She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the danger, the dread, it was death. Day 16, Saturday. East of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass. Edge of the wood. To which castle? Got this castle over here. Got this castle over here. East of the castle, across the river through the mountain pass. Okay, so which... Start from you. We go east. It would be at this river. It's probably this one, since this castle doesn't have a river near it. And we also have the Caesar Castle. Mountain Pass. The edge of the wood. This is also an edge of the wood. There's a mountain pass here. But probably not that way, because it would be here. And you also have this at Caesarg. I don't know how to pronounce it. The edge of the wood. Well, let's try over here. Oh, that was it. Alright, so it was that castle. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Find this. Oh, hey, you got some heart-shaped leaves. Are you the swift snare? Moves fast for a plant. I think you're the swift snare that we've been searching for. Does that mean that we can do it now, or do we have to wait? Okay, so the order would be... So, if we have you... need you... Yeah, you. You would be the last one. If you're the widow's woe... So you... Nightcap... Swift Snare... Fearbringer... Just to lift the curse, and then... Yeah, for Blackwood's reverse. The, where is... Okay, the oak is over there. Okay, yeah, no, we can't do anything with it right now. But I think we do have everything that we need for this. Verona's back. It's time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. Hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. I have a decision to make. Do I meet with Faye, or do I follow Verona to ritual? Decisions. Oh, hello to you too, friend. Right, I mean, we have to go back to the oak then. No, we don't go to the oak. Whoops. I thought that was the ritual site. I said that. I thought that was the significance of the oak. But it's fine. we can get the will to explore back by watering all of our plants. Still really do like the jack-o'-lanterns. Go. Yeah, now you have a decision. I don't know, I did kind of want to do it the way for the to help with Verona and the sisters, mostly just because I think that that it's kind of a bad idea to do this. Like I mean, honestly, if the woman in the jade mask already is like having trouble controlling the creature, like I feel like it's only a matter of time before the same thing would happen to Faye. Now, let's see. Yeah, wait, didn't this thing... Yeah, no, maybe... No, it wasn't at the oak. It was, yeah, south of the oak. Alright, so I was kind of in the right thing, but it was south of it. Okay. We are. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. Alright, so the Devil's Nightcap. Make sure I have it right. And then Swift Snare. The Fearbringer, the Widow's Woe. 4th to lift the curse, which is the Overhood, and then the Elder Finium. The Black Blood's reverse. See what happens. You did it. Well done. I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality, it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Oh, there it is. There's the creature that's been terrorizing Undermere. Also, yes, well, not everything. Not everything in the soundtrack is that somber, but a lot of it is more just relaxing or mellow. Yes. Was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Yeah, the creature's already upon us. Do not be afraid. I'm here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to... Creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air and she drops to her knees, clutching her head, but the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. He throws a small vial of red liquid, which Ruben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask who's clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what has just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? We go banished. Perform the ritual. Friday. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I've been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Oh, so I'm guessing if I did not give her the dead man's fingers and instead gave her the widow's woe, that she would not have been able to control it and probably would have died, or somebody else would have died as well. Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. Ooh, I was wondering if that was going to come back, especially since all of the text that we got after every day kind of hinted to that. When Reuben was talking about his daughter missing or like kind of running off to go pursue like a lot of the other things of witchcraft and whatnot. And as for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture. Of course, with Hellbore for company. It's quieter around here, but I'm content and there's always more plants to learn about and discover. We did it. We got an ending. Oh, and we gotta, complete a full playthrough without using the hint button. Hooray. The Sleeping Dendru. It is done. Servant can go back to being a dark story for dusty shelves. Got ending 2. Oh, and it does tell you as well. Yeah, Reuben's alive, attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Verona, she regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends. Ennis is in hiding, has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors he's living in Rydal Cave once again. Boris is wounded. Both his body and his pride have been damaged, but he lives. And we weren't able to save Bethany. Faye, still alive. She's not dreamed of the servant since he performed the ritual. He is in hiding, ashamed of her actions that caused so much pain and death. It is unlikely she will ever fully recover from the trauma. There, Burbage, their rich jerk. Currently pursuing legal action against strange horticulture. Yeah, of course. Of course you are. We did it. We got an ending. Here's all the credits. I really did like this game. I already kind of want to play it again just to do a lot of the other things differently. Also, since we didn't actually identify every single plant, and I don't know, I'm kind of wondering how we end up doing that. Because there are times like where you can use, like, you get another chance to use a plant that maybe you didn't use before, so I don't know. Also the fact that you have different choices, because I know just by like that at the end, and also the fact that we with Mr. Rich Jerk Burbage that we could have killed him. I believe that we could have given him, I think, the Meekdew instead when he was asking for the other plant. We had an option to do that. So we could have done that. I was really tempted because he was such a jerk to not just us, but to everyone. Literally goes around just like, you know, not even just being rude to everybody, but like kicking dogs, stray dogs in the street and whatnot. Same with like saving the sisters. I had forgotten, like I didn't know that it was, I didn't like put two and two together about that, like the protection and the hunt thing, that the flower I gave was like for a successful hunt, which aided more like on the side of the servant rather than the sisters. So I was supposed to give the is it the Ember Soul, or I forgot which one it was, the flower of protection. So they, and I guess presumably Bethany would still be alive. Like I don't know if that one is tied to her specifically, but probably. I'm guessing that if you use the protection one, she doesn't die. After all the sisters are killed. Yeah, I really like this one. It is just I don't know, I think it has such a nice combination of both the like weirdness of the like the town and everything, and then also the plants themselves, but also the nice sort of like witchy and like autumn vibe of it all. And of course the little, adding the little Halloween, the little pumpkins, the jack-o'-lanterns, and the candles. Also the puzzles. I really did like how much the puzzles made you think. Like they're vague enough to where it provides a challenge, but not too much to the point where you just have no idea what they're talking about. I think the only thing I had trouble with was like some of the flowers, and then also some of the locations for the clue cards at times, but out of all the clue ones I did solve them. Let's see. Oh, earlier. You ever heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? It would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. Oh, so this is kind of like where I left off. Identified 57 out of 77 plants. Huh. Is there a little more? Is there some quote-unquote new game plus? See how it has been a while. You seem as relaxed as ever, though. Nothing ever phases you, does it? Of course not. Simone, he's a cat. I must admit, I've been buried in all my books and seem to have missed all the excitement. I hear you and your plants had a part to play, though. I've been collating some information on a selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I was hoping you could help me finish identifying all these plants. Let's start with the Moonlight Flower Bella Knox. I've always loved that one. Belanox. Moonlight flower. Do I have that? Moonlight flower. Glad there's more after this though. Especially since we did not identify all the plants. Well, I did all the ones that I could. Must have it already, but maybe I have to do the exploration thing first. Monastery of the Black Veil. Man from Raven Glass. Horseshoe Inn. Raven Glass. I'm met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes who is delighted to find a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find the Monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of a wood, I remember that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face, and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers. Then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed ever since. As I turn to leave, he adds, "Here, if you're serious about going, you'd better have this." 2 letters. Elixir of the Black Veil. No seed will grow that does not wither. No water will languish upon the river. No man will last forever hail. We all will wear the blackened veil. Leaf of the Storian, dark flower of the tomb, stench of the twilight. There's his words, what we read from him. I have to... This lead me to what I need for the Belanox. I don't know what plant that is. We don't have the picture of it in here. Don't have anything called that here at all. Flower, that's all it says about it. So So try this first. But I don't think... Yeah, we have not identified the Storian either. Red fruits. Cross-section of the stem shows the distinctive triple xylem and phloem of the Storian. That's what I was thinking was the hedgehog. We do have this one. Could be the Storian. The only other one I've had at this point with red fruits, so I'm going to say that you're the Storian. Here. Flower of be this one. That was my only guess up to this point, unless we just don't have it. Okay, so in Stench of the Twilight. Probably this. And I think we're guess that this. Let's see. Elixir. All right, so we did that. Is it? There it is. Keep all the elixirs nice and tidy. Alright. Black pill. And the monastery, mark any map, can be found on the edge of a wood. That much. It's been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face and it was evening. Crossed two rivers. We followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left. Let's see here. West, across two rivers. So they left him in Ravenglass, so they came heading west, across two rivers. They followed the river for a while, hear it to his left. West. Two rivers. These rivers, maybe? Alright, so last following the river, they must I mean they followed, they crossed two rivers. could feel it on his left. So they pass here, maybe? Cross where two rivers would cross. And if they were heading west towards Ravenglass. Or maybe it's far up. If here, maybe these two instead? Follow the river while rivers, if we're walking towards Ravenglass on his left, it means that they probably followed this river west, so that means they would have had to cross here, the edge of wood. Maybe somewhere near Foxfield? I don't know. No, no. Water the plants so we can get the will to explore once again. It is further up towards the mountains. Let's look back at the map. And, yeah. Maybe it is this. So then it'll be like this river, these two rivers. Maybe it's here instead? If they did that, they would cross here. And it would be on his left, and they would follow the river all the way down to Ravenglass. No, no. I got nothing. So I have no idea what plant she's wants, because we don't have that. I don't have any other pages or anything about the moonlight flower. Is there maybe like a... Maybe there's a hint in another one? Because I really don't know. And like if we can't get to the Black Veil Monastery, like if that's not what gives us the page for what she's looking for, like I really don't know. Hmm. Is there anything that maybe gave clue? Because I know just like with the, what was it, like the witch fig, I think said something about the Fervicus. Is there something that gives a clue about the moonlight flower? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have anything about this. Like, was I supposed to get one earlier and I just hadn't? Oh, I guess I could just use ones that I don't have guess about right now. Uh Not this one. No. Uh Mushroom. And oh. It was that one, but I don't have the page. I don't have the page even now, so I have no. How was I supposed to know which one? That was just a wild guess. Where was I supposed to get the damn page for it? That's kind of bullshit. Spring wax cap. Yes. Alright, there, we identified that. And that means now I have to be really careful about the other ones with the guesses. Average. Some romantic soul once gave me a stem of average. I think I offended the poor boy when I gagged on the scent. He took it as a bad. It was midnight. What is that? I don't know what that is either. Like, does it just am I supposed to fail this? Like, is that, are we just supposed to get to the Rising Dread thing? Because other than that, this is just me guessing. This is just me actually guessing. Because I don't have any hints for these plants. It was midnight. These. Midnight. I don't really have any dark flowers identified. Is it the mushroom? Like the only quote unquote midnight thing I have. Okay, thank fuck. Why do you keep asking things that I don't even know what they are? Demo sounds nice. If that's what Mom puts in her tea, I've often thought she must have a secret ingredient that makes it extra soothing. I don't know about that one either. Soothing. Oh. So how come I don't get the pages even when like they're successfully identified? That's I don't know what to think about that. At least it would be nice since some of the other ones have hints to different plants sometimes. More. No, is there have one that has like a nice smell? Leathery. Flowers. Bland smelling. Skip this. Alright, well that thing. Unless you're Mary Doc, I actually do have the page. It again. Small flowers. But I did identify it. That I guess it was never properly identified. Umbrella. Smells of strawberries. This one? Yeah, a sweet strawberry scent, so... Okay. I think this was my guess for it. Alright. That was correct. Penny Bell. I have the page for that one, but hallucinogenic properties. Addictive and can lead to sickness and death. Could literally be the Bell one. These. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the obvious. Literally bells. Alright. Wasn't deceiving this time, so that's nice. Oh. Mother often uses burdock leaves or cooking. She's too stubborn for superstitions. Burdock. Don't see that here. Back to guessing. This aesthetic cooking. It's strong and weathery. More up here. Well, on the ones I don't have guesses for because I don't have their pages. Let's try the strong leaves. Oh, that was actually it. Hibiscus. Herbal remedy for sore throats. That doesn't work. Well, let's see what it looks like at least. Oh. You know, I don't have that one either. Sore throats. Nope. Fuck. How? Like, what do you want from me, game? How am I supposed to identify any of these when, like, I don't even have... I really don't like that. What am I supposed to do about that? It's not fair. It's not fair game. That's it's just not fair. Where am I supposed to get the other pages, damn it? Can't believe this. This game. Alright, back to the earlier. Still don't know about this either. This here, rivers, here, cross over. The edge of the wood. Oh, oh, three figures, their faces hidden behind black coverings, come out to meet me. The figure on the left speaks first. The monks of the Black Veil know of the horticulturalist. Then the one in the center of the group adds they will share their knowledge if they receive the payment. The final member of the trio stays silent. And they want the elixir of the Black Veil. Where'd you go? Your elixir as promised. Identify the elixir. The third member of the trio accepts the elixir and together they disappear into the monastery. Sometime later they return with a stack of parchment. Oh, is this all of the extra ones? Yeah, there they are. Okay, so I could have solved that the whole time. Damn it, I didn't have to guess as much, but... So we have the other... We have the other pages now. Does that mean Simone is back? Yeah, she is. Right, yeah, it's the same one. She wants the Poliscus. Let's see. The Poliscus flower is crushed into a paste to cure coughs and sore throats. The author can attest that the supposed cure does not work. Just like she said. Alright. So you have thinner leaves. The this one. Yes. Poliscus identified. Agria. Yeah, this was, I guess, is correct. Oh. Sour Bandy, I don't know. Well, I don't either. We did have the page already. Large stamen is extremely bitter to the tastes. Did I have a guess? That... If I ever. Uh, maybe this? I mean. See. Okay, that was right. I was wondering because of the whole stamen thing inside of the plant. Also, the fact that it mentioned that the plant was acidic and smell. Challenge. I had a guess for that somewhere. There it is. Yep, that was it. Miku. That's the one I think I messed up on before. Uh, ever that's they're identified. Forget about it's the mellow glow. Yeah, I never changed the blue. We did give it to that guy. Did I not do the you guess? Flowers made of many smaller florets, decorative plants. Uh, uh, smaller. Maybe. Alright, so that was it. There's the Miku. First one. Let's do our guess. Yep. Carnivorous Thorn. Brittle. As we found out that one is because we use it for an elixir. And we did it! We are an experienced horticulturalist. All the plants have been identified. That seems to be all of them. You know, I think you've earned the right to call yourself an experienced horticulturalist. Yes. Yes, we have. All 77 plants. We did it, Hellebore. Every single one of them. They all get to be purple now. It's end of the day. Nope, did it? We just go right back to the title screen. We've done it. We have become the true horticulturalist. But yeah, you know, I'm glad that they have a way at the end to where we can identify all the extra plants. We can't pet Hellebore here, but he's there. You know what? I'm happy about that. We finished the whole thing. I guess that means I might be missing some achievements though, so I'd probably have to go back at some point and like save the sisterhood, maybe get some of the other endings. So actually, I wonder with how many achievements there are. I wonder if there's one tied to not just the sisters. I mean, I know there's probably one for the other endings, like doing it with like doing the thing with Faye, making the control elixir. But I wonder about the what else would there be? Actually, I do kind of wonder what happens if you kill Burbage with the Meek too. Now, I am kind of curious about that. I mean, I just mostly because I just wonder like what kind of consequences it would have. I mean, I know he's a pretty shitty person, but I don't know. There's gotta be something tied to that as well. It was a bit odd that he doesn't come back in the shop afterwards. Like what the last time you see him is on day like was that like day 8 or something? He doesn't really show back up, even if you do like help him and like, give him the correct plants. At least thanks for joining me for the ending of Strange Horticulture.